Hello, everyone. Kelly and David here, welcoming you to our first global meditation.
You just got straight in there.
Of February.
I was all ready to talk with Kelly.
You always talk
Jumped in.
first, so I thought
do.
I would just jump in there and welcome everybody.
All good.
We're coming at you from Canada. We're in British Columbia, Canada. So please let us know where you are joining us from tonight in the comments. It's a truly global community and family of light. As light workers, we're just kind of spread out far apart all over this earth plane. So tell us where you're at and welcome.
Yeah, welcome, guys. Got a powerful meditation starting very shortly here on the 2-2 portal. I know many of you are feeling the energies. We're going to piggyback off them and really allow some restoration, some divine blueprint to reactivate tonight. And that's going to get started in just under 5 minutes here. And we hope you're doing well. Yeah, pop us a shout out in the chat. Let us know where you're from, what's going on with you right now, how you're feeling, and start to get ready for a very powerful meditation and set the expectation early to really connect to the divine.
Absolutely. It's, continues to be big, massive energies that are just constantly bombarding us, coming off of the, solar flares, and we're feeling it. It's intense. It's not anything that we predict to slow down anytime soon. It's just going to keep on coming. And especially today being the 2-2 portal, there's no exception. So, it does amplify the energies and it thins the veil a little bit. So we always like to take advantage of these big energy days and really set our intention, because what we do today on the 2-2 portal and the vibration that we're holding now, it really is going to kind of get the ball rolling as far as the bigger energies that are coming later on in the month. So it is February on the 22nd. It would be the 2-2-2 portal. So another big energy portal that will be opening up. And we have a big day actually on the 2-2-2 portal. We're going to have a special guest, Aaron Abke. He is going to be our podcast guest, and after the podcast he's going to do a little meditation. So we're very excited for him to come on. He's a big name and he is very articulate. He's got tons of wisdom and experience in his life. And yeah, we had our first podcast. It was a success. And now we're already thinking about episode 2. So lots on the go for us.
Yeah, very cool. If you haven't watched or you weren't there live with us for Jeff and Mariev recently, the Towards the Light podcast, episode 1, go and check that out. Some real pearls of wisdom in there as we expected. And I'm sure we'll have them back on very, very soon. And Jeff is talking about a window of opportunity right now, which really is open for not a massive amount of time, but we should take advantage of that as light workers, as people who are trying to help the earth shift by our vibration and raising our vibration. So anyway, go and check that show out. It's on the Sunflower Life Official after this meditation. It's a really powerful show. And yeah, we are excited, of course, for amazing other shows coming up. We got Aaron Abke, and it looks like we're going to have Jason Shirker on the month after that. So
exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be very good. But anyway, let's get into it.
We've got Seattle in the house. We got Knoxville in the house. We got Ontario in the house. Australia in the house. Florida in the house. Detroit, Michigan. Thank you so much for you being here tonight and bringing your energy. This is a powerful gateway. It is calling for balance and harmony and union. So just you being here tonight and setting our intentions, we are going to do the best we can as we receive these high vibrational waves. It's just a big influx of high vibrational energy. So we're doing our best to integrate all of that energy, continue to release all of the lower vibrational feelings, and really just move back into our true state of being, our true soul calling, which is really just love and truth and everything else that we've been talking about, all the other belief systems and all the other truths that we may have and hold and be attached to are really just illusions. So tonight is all about the restoration of true self and really returning to truth. So that's what we're all about tonight. We're just going to be embracing the love, light, frequency, and really moving into that space. So David has tasked me with the singing bowl again tonight.
Yeah, so let's get started, guys. Let's find ourselves in a quiet space, somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed for the next 45 minutes or so, as we, the Family of Light, begin tonight's Global Mass Meditation on this 2-2 portal for restoration. And those of you who are not familiar with the meditations that we do them in 2 parts. I guess 3 parts, really. I begin with a quick activation, calling in the energies,
calling in the masters,
and then Kelly has a middle part, and then I have a final part at the end. We've got a powerful message again from Archangel Michael tonight. It's going to be really, really good. So stick around for the entire show. But let's get going here.
That's amazing, because he doesn't know what I'm going to say, and I don't know what he's going to say, but it always comes together perfectly, and we're always delivering the message that comes through. And if you're here tonight, then it's for you.
You're meant to be. So we want to invite you just to close your eyes and just shake out, move out any
Shannon just saw 4 spacecraft near her house.
Friction in the body. Let us just...
Amazing. You know they only appear for light workers.
Let us just zone in now and remove any friction in the body, any tension you've got. Let's just move the body around, and then when you're ready, come back to a still place. And let us take 2 or 3 really deep breaths together. On the out breath, just releasing any tension in the body, finally. Let's breathe in light from 360 degrees. Let's breathe out anything not serving us. Let's clear the vessel. We'll begin with Alice Bailey's soul invocation, bringing the soul and the physical body closer together. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am divine design. I call upon the pillar of the pure white light. Descend upon me, form all around me. Move through me now. I ask for the presence of the I am that I am to merge and join with me now. So be it, and so it is. If you have any guides, angels, any galactic team you're working with, bring them in now. I invite them in as we bring in the archangels of the 4 directions to hold the space, protection. Beginning in the east, Archangel Raphael. Come and join us, the Archangel Air, whose color energy is green. Invite that green energy of Raphael into the space. From the south, Archangel Michael, the Archangel of Fire. His energy is blue. Bring in Michael to the south. Always an invitation. And from the west, Archangel Gabriel, the Archangel of Water. His energy color is diamond white. Call upon Gabriel to the west now. Finally, from the north, Archangel Uriel, Archangel of Earth. His energy color is red. Bring in Uriel to the north. 4 archangels, 4 directions. to join us to help us amplify the energies of light, love light frequency. We ask for the presence of Jesus the Christ, Saint Germain, the loved one, Zoroaster the king, Zarathustra the magi, Lao Tzu the old sage, the Buddha, Babaji the eternal one, Lahiri Mahasaya the smiling guru, Sri Yukteswar the teacher, Paramahansa Yogananda the gift, El Moria the Lord of the first ray, Kuthumi the great guiding light, Dwalkul the master teacher, Paul the Venetian, Serapis Bey the Lord of Ascension, Hilarion the bringer of joy, the English master, Douglas Baker, the keeper of this ashram, Krishna, the avatar, Kuan Yin, the incandescent one, Aina, the ninth dimensional guide, Muhammad, the prophet, and Joshua, who walked with God. The Masters in you, Yahweh in you, Saviors in you. Take a deep breath in through the nose and hold. Activate the pineal. And release. Take another deep breath in and hold. Activate. Bring online the celestial gateway. And when ready, release. And one final deep breath in and hold. Lighting up the cave. Activate. Use your intention. And release. Let us go a level deeper together.
Hello, our beloved family of light, and welcome to the 2-2 portal. As we set our intention for this meditation, what comes through strongly with the number 2 is the word dual, dualism, duality, contrast, opposition. So much of what we have been discussing and feeling lately, that up, down, right, wrong, black, white, all of these perceived things are really just illusions that we have created out of programming and have adopted as our own beliefs and accepted as truth. But I have said it before, and I will say it again, the only truth is that of love, light. The polarization of light is darkness, and love is fear. So let us set the intention for this meditation to remove and completely dissolve the heaviness of darkness and fear, and to restore ourselves to our original state of the love light frequency, returning to truth. As an observer of the heaviness of the energies leading up to this moment, it appears that many entities are experiencing the feeling of being alone, or the issue of abandonment is coming up. This is something that also comes up for me, so I feel called and compelled to share this message. The reason why the abandonment wound feels so persistent is not necessarily because we continue to be abandoned by others, but it is because we continue to abandon ourselves and our authentic truth. We do this as an attempt to protect ourselves from being abandoned. But by guarding our hearts, we only build the heart wall stronger, making us less vulnerable and less able to feel, less able to discern the real truths, and much easier to deny God. This is truly a never-ending loop, keeping us stuck in the patterns of feeling rejected, neglected, and abandoned, thus internalizing the external abandonment that originally caused the wound within us. The answer, my friends, is not to stay guarded and untrusting. The answer is always complete and utter forgiveness and acceptance of everyone and everything, knowing that nothing can truly hurt you, that it is you choosing to be hurt, to hold on, and to repeat the pattern. Healing does not happen when we find someone who doesn't abandon us. Although it might give us a temporary sense of relief and reassurance, but it has not addressed the root cause. True healing can only happen when we no longer abandon ourselves, and when we begin to unapologetically devote ourselves to the path of the heart, allowing ourselves to be vulnerable and to feel everything. We shift our own realities by becoming aware of the patterns and the programming that we are unconsciously running in the background. Whether that program is abandonment, unworthiness, shame, guilt, suffering, anger, hopelessness, or some other emotional behavior that keeps coming up for us. Each of these low vibrational patterns have one thing in common, and it is that they are all rooted in fear. Fear of rejection, fear of lack, fear of not being enough. Fear spills into every area of our lives, our relationships, the actions we take. It overwhelms our thoughts, creating within a deep level of unsafety and a lack of security. further sanctioning and strengthening the armor we build around our hearts. But this is not who we truly are. We are beings who are loving and desire to be loved and feel love in return. In our heart's truth, we long to be our true selves and express truth and love, to be seen for who we are, to be heard, to be validated for simply existing as we are. We cannot deny the deep desire within to open ourselves up. So when we unconsciously close ourselves off for protection, this creates an internal conflict and confusion. There develops a disconnect from who we truly are and who we feel we need to be. We get so used to compromising our true self in order to make others feel comfortable, in order to be what society tells us to be. Most of us now are very disconnected from our true self. So how do we get back? How do we restore our souls to the purity in which God created us? The state we were in prior to all of the deep running programming that we've been born into. Well, dear ones, this is a journey of divine preparation, of peeling back the layers, gathering wisdom, and finding the courage to face our wounds. Most people will run in the other direction because they are not willing to face and sacrifice their shadow. As this work cuts you open energetically, dismantles every story you hide behind, and rips you open until every single part of you dies that is not in service to the divine. Becoming a direct embodiment of the divine is to be in a state of pure, unconditional love, where love represents truth, and to be in the presence of infinite truth is something only very few are ready for. This is what we mean when we say there is only love, light, because love and truth are the only things of God. Everything else is man-made. Everything else is just an illusion that we have created and brought into form, into our own reality by our own thought patterns. And this is the hold that we must break. Again, it takes bravery to do this work and a willingness to change, to be able to thrive on your own, to nurture your unique and individual truth. It takes being radically honest with your needs and incorporating the fragility and imperfect nature of being human. It is somewhat of a paradox, a state of total open-heartedness, while at the same time caring for your own truth of your own soul. It is not one or the other. It is both. So this is your invitation to step into your full power an inner power that is confident, and a place of spiritual and emotional strength. We are here now to serve our highest evolution and not our shadow. We are here to become the direct embodiment of the divine. So let's take a few deep breaths together and connect deeper to this moment as you fully embrace and accept the messiness of being human. Surrender now to everything that is going on around you and seemingly happening in your life. Surrender to it all now and just relax. Relax deeply as we give our nervous system, our body, and our heart the time that it needs to feel safe with the intensity and depth of true, genuine love. The intensity of divine love is often unfamiliar to our nervous system, body, and heart. This is why it can feel overwhelming at times. So just allow yourself to relax and breathe. We do not need to find love. We only need to become aware that love is already within us. It is already there. All we need to do is awaken it. And nurturing the capacity within yourself to feel safe and welcome the beauty and intensity of true love for self, for others, and for everything is all we need to do. Because the moment we can relax and surrender into the divine love that is ever present within us and surrounding us is the moment we begin to heal. And the deepest healing always happens in a safe and conscious space. So breathe in the love that is surrounding you now. It's the same love that created you. Breathe it in to every cell of your being. And when you exhale, send it out into the world. Breathe it in, letting it fill you up fully, and then exhale it out, amplifying the power of love across the universe. Breathe it in for yourself and exhale it and send it out. For you are loved and you are love. Fully embracing the love that we are is fully embracing the evolution of one's self, as the healing energy of love is allowing us to evolve in consciousness. Know, dear ones, that you are already whole and complete. And only when we are aware of our own wholeness can we love in a way that is untouched by fear, neediness, and attachment. So if and when the lower vibrational feelings of fear, abandonment, neediness, or grief return. Just keep trusting the journey that your heart has to undertake. Learn the lessons, gather the wisdom, become resilient. But most importantly, allow it all of the pain, all of the heartbreak. Allow yourself to feel it all. Allow it to crack you wide open until there is no armor, until there is no barrier left between you and the divine nature of love. For once we are able to connect to the love and wholeness that is already within us, we can always return to it. You can return here anytime.
So let us take a deep breath in. Feel the integrations. Feel ourselves going a level deeper. It is time to make another journey tonight, beloved ones. Oh yes, we are traveling to our pyramid of light, our personal center for healing and spiritual work. You can find your way there in your imagination any way you wish. But if you want a method, a way to imagine it, this could be one. Bring your awareness to the heart chakra. Imagine the grand central sun in this space, a great golden white, brilliantly shining ball of energy. Let it fill up every cell in your body with love light energy. In your mind's eye, go to every cell. See it being converted to golden white. Feel the sensations of electromagnetic energy filling your entire vessel, your entire body. When you can feel this tingling sensation throughout your body, bring your awareness to your third eye. For having activated the heart center, it is time to make the journey. Imagine an open doorway between your eyes, about 3 inches behind your brows. See brilliant white light flooding out of it. Go through the doorway, beloved one, and see a great flash of light as you do. Yes, you are now in your pyramid of light, a giant crystalline temple designed and constructed for you and you alone. In the center of the room is a great crystal table awaiting you. Underneath it is the violet flame of transformation. And above it, a giant quartz crystal, almost hanging from the top of the pyramid. It is brilliant white light in all directions. There is a being waiting for you before the table. As you approach, you know who it is. It is Archangel Michael, our beloved brother. He is here with a powerful activation and restoration. And before we go there, a few words of preparation before tonight's final exercise. An exercise where you will activate your very cosmic memory, your divine DNA will move one step closer to having 12 strands fully activated. The original blueprint for which you have come here to remember and realize and light up the galaxy with. So sit down upon the table. Get comfortable and lie down. You notice the table is perfectly comfortable and warm. And as you do, it makes your cells glow a little bit more golden white. Archangel Michael places a hand upon your heart. Let us listen to these words and absorb them deeply before we begin tonight's final exercise. Beloved child of light, I bring you greetings from the Most High. Know how greatly you are loved and revered, and how pleased we are in the angelic realms with your great progress in this great divine event called Ascension. Let us smooth and erase some of your fears tonight, and indeed your frustrations, and assure you that you are achieving your goals, you are moving forward, even though sometimes it may not be outwardly apparent to you. We are aware of the vast amount of pressure many of you seeking the light are experiencing, how harried and busy you have been, and of your deep desire to concentrate on your spiritual growth. As with the way of your world in duality, there are tasks that must be accomplished and things you must attend to until completion. It is one of the great trials and tests of the initiation process, and there will be more than one. Your dedication and discernment, your ability to discipline yourself to attend to your worldly tasks and duties with willingness and joy. It is not quite time for you to release the things of the physical realm, beloved one, no matter how much you may desire it. You must still take care of the details and mundane chores in your life as it serves you. Everything will fall away as it's meant to. Always remember, resistance creates more of what you do not seek. You have the feeling that many things that you are doing or experiencing will not happen again, or are coming up to a completion, and this is correct. It is as if you are wrapping up or summing up certain areas of your life's experience in this incarnation. For many of you, it will be your final lifetime here, and many of you do not realize that once you have firmly planted the universal law seed in your consciousness, or learned an important lesson, you have transcended that level of experience. This is why so many of the events in your life you must experience alone. We can only help you once you make the commitment to operate from the focus of your higher spiritual awareness. Then we can smooth the way. However, you must grasp the meaning and truth of an experience on your own. Once you reach the level of being able to access your higher self, when you have brought your ego and personality under the guidance of your soul instead of the other way around, we can at last begin to infuse you with greater light, which brings wisdom and harmony, as well as divine protection from the mass consciousness belief structure of negativity. Oh yes, we know you have been feeling it in your solar power center. We then begin to incorporate more of your soul consciousness when you do this, thereby building a wonderful new energy center which will incorporate your throat and thymus area, your heart and solar plexus as well. You will very soon begin to function from a soul awareness reality, not from the lower frequencies of the ego and personality awareness. This allows you to expand into a higher fourth dimensional awareness so that you may integrate and balance your emotional and mental bodies in preparation for the eventual entrance into the fifth dimensional frequencies of divine light. This is where you will begin to connect with what is called your sacred triad, a vaster being of your God self. This is when the ascension process truly begins. What you are experiencing now is in full preparation for this grand transformation, and tonight's meditation is your most important yet. The earth has now anchored in the higher frequencies of the upper fourth and lower fifth dimension in preparation for its rebirth, so to speak. It is a great gift to be able to step into a new awareness, a new expanded cosmic consciousness. Beloved ones, it is happening here and now, not sometime in the future. The earth is moving quickly, ever so quickly now through its evolution and refinement. And if you wish to be a part of this most blessed transformation, you must also refine and raise your vibrational frequencies one level higher now, so that you will be in the harmony with the earth and evolving humanity. Sometimes we sense your uncertainty and desperation. We know you are seeking and asking deep within, can this all be true? Is it possible that we really do have help from the unseen realms, and that truly there are great changes in the offing for humanity and the earth? Dear one, do you think you've been commissioned, nurtured and led for all these many eons for us to desert you now? Why do you think we are making every effort, using every resource available to help you feel our presence and to relay our messages of hope and encouragement? You are part of a vast legion of light warriors, and you each has a specific duty to perform and destiny to fulfill. You are coming to a culmination now of all your vast learning experiences across many lifetimes, and you must be ready to assume your proper role in the monumental plan devised and decreed so long ago by our Father, Mother God, and the mighty forces of light. So now tonight, as a group, as the family of light, we wish to give you an exercise which will be most beneficial, that will help you draw to you increasing amounts of pure divine energy from the Creator, thereby helping you to anchor and clear the pathway directly to your higher being and the mighty I Am presence that is dedicated to your spiritual growth and reunification. Let us begin tonight's divine DNA restoration exercise. Take a deep breath in and release and relax one level deeper. Center your consciousness about 1 foot above your head and feel the pulsations of loving energy from our Father, Mother God begin to build and surge around you until it completely enfolds you. Now envision it as sparkling golden white light as you feel this energy begin to gradually flow down through your crown chakra. Hold it there for a moment and feel its power increase until it permeates your head, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, all of your brain cells, and your third eye chakra. Allow it to build and swell until you feel a fullness or completion, and then let this energy flow into your throat area. Allow it to bathe the glands and muscles of your throat, energizing and activating that area so that as you learn and live the wisdom of light and love, you will also be able to convey it clearly and truly with discernment. Now allow the energy to permeate your heart center, healing, clearing, washing away old residual pain and anguish. Feel it leaving a pure, pulsating vastness of love, light energy. Feel the fullness within your chest area now. Be aware that you are building your spiritual armor so that no negative energy can ever penetrate it. If you hold fast and stay enfolded within this perfect infusion of God's love, you will be divinely protected at all times. Now feel the energy cleansing and purifying your emotional center, the solar plexus, balancing and releasing any impacted memories of aloneness, hurt, and suffering. Remember, beloved one, it is the emotional center that is of primary importance at this time, for it is the emotional body that must be brought into complete balance and under the control of your soul self. You are gaining the gifts of mastership. A master is at all times in complete control of all its energy centers, and no destructive, negative frequency is permitted. We understand that this can be quite difficult for you to conquer. However, as you begin to make a concerted effort, we will direct you and help you in every way we can, so that this can be accomplished with the greatest of ease and with the least amount of stress. Put no pressure upon yourself. Allow everything to happen freely and perfectly. Now allow this precious energy to drift down through the rest of your body, energizing and purifying, and allow the excess to flow from your fingertips and feet down deep into the earth. A gift of loving infusion from you to your dear planet, assisting her in the release of stress and pain as she also goes through her transition. If you are feeling that we should focus on the remaining chakras and not stop at the solar plexus, we say this. As you hear this, if you feel a connection to our energy, and you feel the validation of truth in this message, then you have surely shifted your consciousness to the soul level of your being, away from the ego and the purely physical. Your body and all its parts will benefit and will be balanced from the infusion of energy transmuting centers of your being. Even though you must exist and function in the material world, you are focusing on your light body now, not your physical body. Your physical being can only follow on your path to perfection. Feel this great energy now permeating your very DNA. Travel back in time to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years ago on your Earth plane, when your DNA was originally destined to become what it is becoming now. And yes, it has gone through layers of manipulation. Oh, but what a thought, beloved one, that even through all those layers of destruction and manipulation, you will still win the day. You will still become a great being of light in human form. You will transcend all the darkness and all the attempts to keep your DNA exactly as it is and has been. Travel back to 500,000 years or so. Feel a reconnection with the great divine blueprint. Many of you have been told that many different races have contributed to the evolution of your DNA, and this is true. It matters not which they are. Just know that you are returning your divine DNA now. In your physical vessel, it is housed. Allow this energy to activate your 12 strands DNA template now. The Christed channel. Beloved, did you know you can talk to your DNA? You can ask it to activate. So we ask you to do so now. Ask it to activate one level further towards your 12-stranded DNA activation. We know that you know that with this intention and desire will come either now or in the future activation of your sacred abilities. Be prepared for this, beloved one. Your psychic abilities are nothing to be feared. But know there are layers to activation. You cannot simply burst the dam. Let go of the need to do anything other than you're currently doing. Let go of any time frames for ascension. Know here and now is your highest point of power. Beloved one, we will close now, but we do not leave you unattended. You are surrounded and protected, and as always, you are dearly loved by the great spiritual hierarchy and the masters of light. I am Archangel Michael, and I bring you these truths tonight. So be it. So let us take 3 deep breaths in and feel the integration of this activation. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel a great renewal of your cells, a great activation of cosmic DNA. So let us begin to think about making the journey back. As you open your eyes upon the table, in your personal pyramid of light, you feel more powerful, more connected to God. You feel that love has infused every cell of your being. Sit up now upon the table and let us journey back. There is no rush. Let us bring our awareness once again to the third eye. And once again, the great celestial doorway of light. Let us walk back through once again. And as you do, a great flash of light delivers you back to wherever you are. In whichever town, in whichever city, whichever country, whichever place of being you currently are now. And let us begin a count from 5 to 0. 0 being the most awake. 5, starting to feel the physical body, becoming ever more aware of it. 4, feeling the outline of your form wherever you're sitting. 3, just moving your ankles and wrists, wiggling toes and fingers. 2, rolling shoulders, moving the torso. 1, moving the head gently, about to be fully awake. And 0, whenever you're ready, eyes open. Come back to the physical space, wherever you are. Om Tat Sat Om. Welcome back, my friends. I'll give you a moment to come back.
Oh my goodness.
There's no rush.
I've got tears. That means there's a lot of healing happening there. Okay, I know I've been saying this lately, but that was my favorite meditation so far.
Oh yeah?
And like you said, probably the most powerful meditation that we've had to do as light workers up to this point, you know?
Big one, yeah.
And it's so interesting. I just want to talk about my experience for a second because when we entered into the pyramid of light, usually I'm just going in as myself, but this time I was going in as a child, my child version of myself. So when Archangel Michael began to speak, he said, "Child of light," which I found to be really suiting because I was already in that state.
Wow.
And I just felt like so much of what you were saying was already like intuitively coming. It's really hard to explain.
Not
but...
at all. No, I think
No, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
Wow. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, my friends. We'll sign off shortly, but I want to direct you to our website, and I'll just share our screen here for those of you who are just coming back.
Powerful stuff, guys.
It was good, yeah. Let's go to the sunflowerlifedk real quick together. We have an initiative which we mentioned before, but I want to bring your awareness to it. It's called Operation 500. It's under projects here. This is it's under a tab, Operation 500. If you want to go there through this page, you can go there as well.
500 representing the Hawkins scale of consciousness, where he has labeled the different emotions. At the bottom, you'll find, anger and shame.
So I've got it up here. So yeah, as we get up to 500 here, which is love, which is really what Operation 500 is all about. The other levels are quite lofty levels, but let's just focus on 500 for now. And the goal really is to, if you scroll down, you can pick one of these times, or you can pick multiple times, to give 3 levels of love, to take whatever you're doing aside for 5 minutes. And the first thing is love for self. I love every single part of me. I'm so grateful for me. There are things to be done better by me than anyone else. I matter. You can do that in front of a mirror, ideally. And then the next one, love for humanity. I unconditionally love every man, woman, and child. I'm grateful to be living here as a human being. And the third one is a love for the planet, Earth, or Gaia, whatever you want to call the planet. I love this Earth with every fiber of my being. I'm so grateful for this Earth and all she does for us. Let me just turn this music off for a second.
And that there's an extension of Gaia to every animal, every plant, every cell. And the idea with the 111, 1111, or 111 is just to set an actual reminder on your phone, like an actual timer, so that an alarm goes off, 3 times a day, 4 times a day. Obviously not when you're sleeping, but 11:11 a.m., 1:11 p.m., and then maybe 11:11 p.m. if you're still up that late. And or you could do it at different durations that work better for you, but just a reminder so that you're seeing that angel number come up, and then you go into that true heart space of unconditional love.
So the goal is to create a rolling wave, because we've got a completely global audience. Is to create a rolling wave of the 500 frequency I just mentioned, which is the love frequency across the planet. So of course we'll have different time zones, which is the rolling effect, as you know, and really to take the time to embody the vibrations at each level. And again, you can choose your level: mastery, advanced, intermediate, or basic. It doesn't really matter. But I'll put a link in the description for this page. You can get there just by going to Projects Operation 500 on our website, thesunflowerlife.com. And it's got some more details. It's got actually quite a cool, graphic here, which is taken from, I can't remember where it's linked here somewhere, but anyway, and it breaks down the importance of mastering your frequency from David Hawkins. It's really very, very good.
Yeah, we've got some really great stuff up on the website now. You don't even have to email anymore to get on the mailing list. You can actually sign up right through the website. Can you show how they do that really quick? So if you never want to miss a global meditation or a podcast, you can hop on the mailing list, and you just go to our homepage, scroll all the way to the bottom.
There you go.
And then you can just enter your name and email, and boom, you're already on the mailing list. David doesn't have to add you. So he didn't like it last time where I was like, email Sunflower Life and tell us you want to be on the mailing list, because then he has to go do it manually. Well, now you guys can do it yourselves.
We're very mindful about not spamming people. So we only generally send out stuff we've got coming up, and promotions and things like that for events that are coming up in the future. We'll do those, but mainly for the global mass meditation. So jump onto our website, sign up, and that will go straight through to our mailing list through our mailing account. So also on the Operation 500, let me just stop sharing for a second. I actually created this today. You can have a look at it. A little t-shirt design just for the men's right now. I've got a women's one coming up, but let's just show you, if you want to share this initiative with other people. We have our classic T Operation 500 here.
Clothing is so cool because you can wear it and it provokes conversation and it starts a conversation starter. So, we're not advertising our stuff to make money or anything like that. We just enjoy creating this kind of stuff because, again, it's provocative in the sense that somebody sees you wearing it. Like David will have like an alien on his t-shirt that says last incarnation. And then, people look at him and it provokes conversation that maybe people normally have. So again, just to go back to our mailing list, we send out the link every day that we're going to do a global meditation. We will send one email with the link. Every day that we do a podcast, we'll also send the link. And then at the beginning of every month, we do send out our new meditation schedules. So those are pretty much the only emails that we do send. And now that we're into February, this is our last Thursday meditation. And now we're actually switching to Sunday meditations for our weekly global meditation. So we actually have our next one coming up this Sunday, February 5th. So it kind of seems quick, back-to-back meditations, but then we're on the Sunday schedule for the rest of February and for the next, 3 or 4 Sundays in a row.
I'm not sure.
We also forgot at the beginning to tell people, if they are watching this from the Above Duality channel or GFL station or Zen Tones or one of the other YouTube channels that we stream live to, as soon as we cut this live, you're going to lose access to the meditation. So if you are joining from one of the other channels,
sorry, I was just finishing off here.
Hop over to Sunflower Life.
Yeah,
I just wanted to get that out.
Yep, we got
Sorry,
tons.
love.
We've got tons of colors, just tons of sizes too. And if it's not a size there that you want, just let us know. Send us a message. And of course, we launched our store a little while ago. We've got tons of other designs on there. We have a whole bunch of stuff that you can browse, look at. So
love one stuff.
Yeah, you can search on the corner. Yeah, got all kinds of stuff on there. So if you want to,
we're going to be updating this all the time. So there's going to be lots of great
lots more
stuff
coming. But yeah, go check it out if you want to wear your vibration. We've got a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to be wearing. We've got a whole order coming through. But yeah, just very powerful, that Operation 500 initiative. We're going to be launching that with a bit more advertising soon. So highly encourage you to get ahead of the curve and begin that rolling wave, because it's really what the planet needs right now.
Yes.
And it's very, very powerful. So that's about all we have time for tonight. Unless you have anything more, honey, let's just move to the end of the show, I suppose I want to say. But thank you for joining us, my friends. It was a very powerful meditation tonight with our brother of light, Archangel Michael. And we look forward to seeing you on the next live meditation. Send us a message if you want to reach out to us. If I share Yale's information with another YouTube channel.
If I share your information with another YouTube channel?
Of course, yeah. Share the meditations far and wide, my friends. We really encourage that. We just, the meditations as a group right now, or whatever meditation you're doing, getting people into that space of being quiet and connecting with the divine is so important right now. So if ours resonate with you, then please share them as much as you can.
Absolutely. We're always trying to grow the spiritual community and the family of light. And, you know, everybody is always welcome at the table. As I always say, no matter what you believe or who you work with or where you're at or what level of spirituality, you know, just get in here and join us. And your energy is absolutely always welcome and appreciated. So thank you all for being here tonight. And we will see you on Sunday, February 5th at 7 p.m. PST for our next global meditation.
Can't wait. Right, guys, have a great few days. We'll see you soon. And towards the light,
we love you, Call Deep. Oh, we still have to meet up.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. Lots of love, guys. We'll catch you soon.
Towards the light we go, guys.